Okay. We're going to play the Donkey Kong board game with the creepiest Mario you've ever seen. Look at that.
Terrifying.
It's such a creepy... It's like they never saw Mario.
This is clone.
We haven't played this game before, so we're going to work out the rules as we go along, like we always do, really. We've got our very own Princess Peach as well.
Yeah, it's just
So I think the game
Pauline.
is... Pauline, yes. I think she's just... What's she called in this?
Pauline.
The Fair Maiden. And that's
the Fair
capitalised, like
Maiden,
that's actually a name. So, obviously we've got to get up to the top. You get a 500 bonus if you get to the top. Donkey Kong, which still works after 30 years. The elastic band has snapped, so we've got a hairband in his back though. But, yeah, we just got to dodge the barrels and the fireballs and get to the top. So, okay, we'll roll the dice. Who goes first? 3.
Oops.
Instantly throwing at me. 2, so I go first. Good. Right. 1 and 4. Okay, so I move 1, which means nothing, and then all the barrels move 4. Oh, and that goes down there. So it's 1, 2, 3. Like nothing can be on the same space. So you have to go past it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So does that mean it stays in there or goes down? It's showing the direction.
It stays it. That's like the next move. Because the fireballs move up when they come out.
Did you move that one?
Oh, good spot. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's quite tedious. You've got to move them all, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So 4 and 4. So
Oh, sorry, I've got to do that as well.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And you've got to move all the barrels down 4.
I just say there then, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4.
Oh, okay, so you've been hit by a barrel.
Oh god, hang on.
Okay, playing the game.
God. I'm trying to remember, like, to move everyone one place as well.
I know, I'm trying to...
Like, it's obviously good because that's the game, but...
On your turn, if you move into an obstacle and you have no face-up cards to play, don't look and pick... Or, on your turn, if you have no face-up cards to play, we don't. Without looking, pick any one of your face-down cards, we don't have any. If you have no face-up with cards left, your opponent has an obstacle, your opponent not affecting penalty. Opponent may draw the... Oh, if it's your opponent's turn and you have no face-up or face-down cards, then you're... Right, so nothing happens. Because you've got no cards to lose.
Oh, so I don't have to...
Have you moved all the barrels down?
Yeah.
Oh, because that's on a ladder, that goes down one. That goes down one as well.
Alright, I wasn't sure if
If you're on the top of the ladder, yeah,
dots, you know.
Okay, so I move 6. Sorry about all the throat clearing, we just had some spicy food. And everything else was 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get a card. Or maybe... Oh yeah, that did actually land on you, didn't it? Maybe it's if they roll past you. If they roll past you, do they hit you? Do you know what I mean? If it's not...
Yeah, I didn't read that far.
If you move into an obstacle, if an obstacle lands on you,
Yeah.
or your opponent's in contact with an obstacle. Oh yeah, so it is just if it hits you. So we're just going to get hit in the face with all these barrels.
Constantly, yeah.
So I've got to jump, which is good.
So now it's my go.
No, I've got to move all these down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'd say it'd help you, but you're going.
2, 3. It can't be if they hit you, because they just constantly be hitting you. 1, 2,
What's
3.
happened to me?
I'm guess if they land on your space, it must be, because otherwise you just be flying in the face all the time.
Yeah, but that's what I was
Yeah. If you move into on your turn, if you move into an obstacle, you have to do your thing. In an opponent's turn, if an obstacle lands on you, so it says lands on you, not. Exotic. So I don't know if it means if a barrel goes into you or if it lands on your thing.
Right.
Otherwise, every one of these barrels is clearly just going to hit us. I think if it lands, go on, leave a little read. I think it's if it lands on your space.
Pick a card. Okay. Right, when you move onto or pass over a space occupied by an obstacle, you do not have to land by exact count. Or when an obstacle moves onto or passes over the space occupied by your opponent.
How do you read it?
Right, barrel, sorry. Donkey Kong hurls barrels at you throughout the game. Barrels move according to the following rules. All barrels always move the full count of the white dice, starting with the low barrel, followed by those on higher levels of the girders. If Donkey Kong is thrown on the white dice, no barrels move. Barrels move after pawns and fireballs.
Yeah, that's fine.
Barrels move only downward on the blue girder spaces by either rolling off the end of one of the girders onto an end of the lower girder and continuing as dice indicates, or sliding down a ladder. A barrel can slide down a ladder only if it lands by exact count on the blue space directly above a ladder, and only if there are no Mario pawns on the ladder. To slide a barrel on the same turn, push it down the ladder and place it on the blue space directly below the ladder. See figure 11. What's that? Yeah, it's just basically saying you go in.
So what I mean is this barrel's going to hit me, does it have to land on you, or can it go?
Sorry. E. If a barrel lands on a space occupied by another barrel, it advances to the next free space. If a barrel lands on or passes over a fireball, the barrel is destroyed and reinserted into Donkey Kong's arm. If a barrel moves into the all kind space, you still have time to move left, left, down, left. After moving all the barrels past Donkey Kong's arm, it just goes on to the fireballs.
It must be if the barrel goes into you.
Yeah, it must be.
Otherwise, yeah, you just get the top of being hit. Let's just play it like if it hits you, it hits you.
Right, okay.
Okay, so I've moved everything, popped down a new barrel. So I'll go, I've got my jump card. So
okay, 5 and 5. Right.
So you move yourself 5 first.
Yeah, no, I know that, and then move everything else.
Oh, you got a card? I get to see it, you put them face up. Oh yes, good point actually.
Right, 5, hang on, bear with me, I gotta move all the barrels.
You're moving them the wrong way. They're going down, aren't they?
Oh, of course, yeah, sorry. Right. It's confusing because you're moving the opposite way and then they move in.
Yeah, and then the
obviously,
fireballs.
if you're playing the game, it's fine. Like, I understand. Okay, I've got about 10 more to go. So this is the one there.
Right then.
But I haven't pulled Donkey Kong's arm at all yet, am I meant?
You're supposed to after every go, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
Next time you can have a go.
Just so
Hashtag.
Just thought I'd say we've been playing it wrong so far.
6 and 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I've been hit by a barrel. So on your turn, if you move into an obstacle and you have no face-up cards to play, I do though, so I can jump over it. So I jump over it and I land here.
That's the equivalent of when it goes kind of.
Yeah, with a. So
with a squeaky hammer.
No, yeah, it's the squeakiest hammer.
Yeah.
So move everything 3 now. So 1, oh, so that goes back into Donkey Kong. And then these move the 2, 3. 1, 2, oh, the fireballs are out now. 3. 1, 2, oh. If If an obstacle lands on you and you have no face-up cards, your opponent will steal a face-down card from you. But you have a face-up card. So that's your face. That's done now. That's been used. You hammer that barrel. So it goes back in here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do you want to do the honours? It's really cool. That is really cool.
That's quite good. It's quite genius, yeah. Not genius.
It's genius, okay?
It's very genius.
Oh, it's the best thing I've ever seen.
That's a good idea, but then moving after your turn, like, it's enough you've got to move like a few spaces and deal with what you've got to do, but then you've got to move all the barrels. And you could have like 20 barrels, maybe not 20, but like a lot of barrels on there, and you've got to move them like 10 spaces each or something.
So, you'll go.
But it wouldn't be 10 spaces each, really, because the dice only is up to 6.
This is true. So your turn. I've got to get Princess Peach. No, Pauline, isn't it?
Right, so 6 and a 5.
So you move 6.
I've got to move 6.
Pardon me. 4. And then up to that 6.
I couldn't see beyond your thing. Okay, so 5.
So come on. No, you have to move the bottom one first. So you know. So
you have to do an order, right? Okay, sorry, my bad.
So 1, 2. So you've been hit on your go. If you move an obstacle and you have no face-up cards, without looking, pick any one of your face-down cards and place it on top of the deck. So you're gonna put that on top of the deck. No, up the other way around.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
2. I've got to hit again.
I'm wondering, after you've done this.
We need to get someone to try just to move these barrels. So we need to play 3 players. No, I need to get my wine man.
I think it's if the barrel lands on you, on the go, because otherwise we're just going to be constantly getting hit and losing cards.
Yeah, it must be.
Should we play that from now on?
Well, then we can't change the rules all the time.
I think this is. Otherwise, we're not going to have any cards. We're just going to get constantly bashed by barrels. I think it's if they land on your square.
Okay.
Because it's a constant barrage of them, isn't it? So to make it fair, shall I put mine on top of the deck as well?
Well, no, we'll just continue. Keep yours.
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
going to cheat.
Okay, but I think that's where it is. So from now
I know
on,
you're cheating, but I'm not going to cheat.
I think from now on it's if you land on them. I think if you move past them, it doesn't count. So you've moved everything, haven't you? Boom, and it's mine. Oh, these got to move as well. 5. Oh, sorry. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Fireballs. Okay, so I move. Sorry, they move 6 and I move 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is where it gets confusing because this is moving in the fireball's moving in the direction you're moving,
and then the barrel's moving down.
It doesn't get, you know what I mean? It's like a lot of pieces, and you're kind of working out like from. I'm looking at the white line, going. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do you can jump over that then?
Yeah, you have to.
Oh, you have to.
You can't be on the same space.
Yeah, clean space.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Do you do the honours?
I'll let you do it.
And now these. Have I moved these?
No, not the second time round.
Ooh.
Hang on. Yeah, you do it.
It's hard, isn't it? Right. So we are doing it right now. Okay. I'm feeling comfortable.
Oops. Okay, so 4 and a 2. Right then. So I'll move 2. Oh god.
You've got no barrel, haven't you? Well, actually, no. You got the ladder.
Right.
That was a good save.
And then 4. So you go.
Oh, so the barrel goes back in here. This is active.
so confusing. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it? Oh, no.
This no.
This one now.
This one back.
Down the ladder. There's so many bits on here. Like, okay, there's 2 of us playing, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 things on there.
So when do the we need to land on there to get on the fireball?
This is active now,
right,
yeah. So this because you run 4, so next time this will come out and start chasing us.
God, the video game is so much easier, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Much harder though. So 3 and so nothing happens this turn. They don't move.
Perfect.
It's just a 3.
Good.
1, 2, 3, and I get a card.
Right, so 5 and 4. Where am I? So I've got a distraction.
Yeah.
5, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, you got a card.
I don't know why. I feel like I've really got to concentrate playing it.
Yeah, you just remember to move everything.
Right, so I've got it all. Yeah.
I want you roll 4, so everything.
Right,
start from the bottom.
Just bear with me. I'm gonna be 10 minutes.
So these move before the barrel. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Up the ladder, and has to go there. That comes down.
Right. That's a new one.
Oh, that's a new one. That's moved, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no, it's fine. I can move it. But what I meant is that you moved one. That was
and then forgot to move that one. Sorry.
Yeah, you mixed it. Leave it to me.
Leave it to Beaver.
Leave it to the experts. So this is going in this direction as well.
Yeah.
He nearly moved you. Wow. 2, 3, 4.
And that goes down the ladder, and then here, because you can't. Yes! I love that barrel machine. Donkey Kong. Barrel machine.
Took a while, didn't it? 5 minutes.
We'll be done by 2 in the morning.
Right.
It's on my go, isn't it? 3. Oh, and nothing moves again. Good. 1, 2, 3. And we'll go. I'll let you do all the hard work.
Oh, nice. So I just move the 1.
Oh, you get a card. Oh. I like it.
And I don't have to move a muscle because I've got Donkey Kong.
Nice. So I'll do the same, hopefully. 3 and 5. Oh, you went up the ladder, did you? Is that you're ahead of me?
Mm-hmm.
You saucy minx. 3 and 5. So 1, 2. Ooh, 3 up the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Good. This is my favourite one. And everything else is going to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So, I like how we kind of carefully place it on that spot.
Yeah. It's weird because you'd think that like if you get hit by something you'd fall back down, but it's not. It's actually quite a quick game. Like you get to the top and it's done. It's whoever's got the most points.
Yeah, obviously there. No, I've enjoyed it.
It's very true to the game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is true to the game. They obviously tried to make it true to the game, but then it's obviously far
I
from trying
think
to move all the other
Pac-Man was
pieces.
true to the game in the same way, but it was more of a fun game. Like
Yeah.
it was more, you know, it was more frantic and moving stuff. This is just like almost a bit of a potch, like to move everything.
Well, yeah, you're moving them in different directions, the barrels, and obviously.
And it looks nothing like Mario.
I remember where you were.
Yeah, I was there.
Right.
You can't stop this. You have to go one ahead. And get a card. Yeah, get a card.
Snap. And 3. Oh, good. I need to prepare my mind.
Oh, sorry, this has got it. Swig of wine. Is there any wine left, actually?
No, that's it. 2 glasses. Well, 2 glasses in the bottle.
Unbelievable.
Right then. This is schooling.
Don't say that.
3. Right.
So the fireballs move first. Yeah.
Can that be the same square?
No.
That means I did that one wrong and Drake so landed.
Yeah, that should be there.
Yeah.
That should be there. Wow, that does a hell of a jump. Yeah, over there.
Boom.
Was it your barrel sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
10 minutes later, it's your turn.
Oh, keep on the 3s. 4. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh, I'm supposed to move these first. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus.
Oh. Play stops when one player reaches the 500 finish space. That player wins 500 bonus points and the game is over. Not please now. Over 900.
Hang on. 1, 2, 3. It's on you. So because it's hit you, what are the controls?
Control.
So the instructions. On your turn, if you move it, if an opponent's turn, if it also lands on you, you have no face-up cards. Oh, you have to use one of your cards.
Oh, sorry. Oops.
You've broken in. Become trusted. You have to turn one of those face over. Because you've been hit by a barrel.
Right, so
that's face it.
That's fine.
And I think that's... Oh, and I've moved these yet. Okay then.
Thank goodness. 6.
Oh.
Oh dear.
So you're there, are you?
Yep.
Come on,
I am.
4 of 4.
So is this like some other games where you can only roll, you have to get like frustration or something, when you can to go you can only write like roll 2, 1, 2, or 1 and go up the ladder. Do you have to roll a 1 now and I have to roll a 2? Or can you just keep rolling?
I think you just get up there, otherwise you'd just be constantly getting hit by barrels, wouldn't you, if you didn't roll it? I don't know,
No, I know that, but
reaches the 500 finish space, so I don't think
yeah, but how can you reach it? Like, do you have to roll a certain number, like now we're that close?
No, I think you just...
Like if we roll 6, then...
I think if you roll 6, I think whatever you roll, as long as you roll more than even more than 1, you just go...
Okay.
I see what you mean though, because it's a ladder, and usually the ladders you have to land on.
I normally in some, like certain games, and they'll say, oh, right, you need to roll the appropriate number to number of steps.
Let me have a little look, see if it says anything. This is a complicated game. It doesn't say. So how do you want to play it? I say just reach it.
Right.
That's me.
So you've got 1,
2.
2.
So you've won. So you've got... So,
Hey.
all players total up the number of points they have on their played face down cards only. So I've got 100. And you've got
6.
and that 500. So you've got 1100 and I've got
Nice.
100. I lost. And I also didn't enjoy that game very much. It seemed like a lot of hard work for not much of a payoff.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
And why are there this many cards? Because you never get knocked back, so
And they're all.
they're all either hammer or jump.
It's a pretty basic game, isn't it? Like, no.
Yeah, it's like
You can't really make a board game out of Donkey Kong. Can you?
with all these cards, like the amount of cards there's about 40 or whatever, and all these bits, you'd think the game would last like an hour, but it doesn't. It lasts like 10 minutes, and you spend most of that moving barrels that don't do anything. Not as good as Pac-Man.
No, nothing beats Pac-Man. Nothing beats Pac-Man.